How important will it be to be able to run the ball this game?
Going to be extremely important, as it is every week. Being able to control the clock by running the ball, and there's numerous benefits to being able to run the ball, so it's going to be extremely important.
Skylar just mentioned that you guys were probably pretty pissed off. That's the words they used. What are your emotions after that?
Ton of frustration, and still, today it still stings. There's a lot of frustration because, we weren't able to execute and we weren't able to take advantage of the opportunities we had, and so, Skylar hit it right on the head.
You guys have three games in a row here at home, starting with Baylor. How crucial is Baylor and getting these three at home?
The most important game is the one that you're preparing for that week. But like you said, we've got a great home stretch. Feels like forever since we've been at home, and so it's important to start this homestand off on the right note.
Coach Kleiman took a lot of accountability today for saying that maybe they put some more stuff in the game plan than they should have. What's it like to have a coach who'll sit up there, either to you or the media, and say, "Hey, it was part my fault too"?
It's good to hear that, but at the same time, the things we had into, and the looks we got, we should have been able to make the adjustments and execute on our end too. So it's nice to have a coach say something like that, but at the same time we know that he's not taking all the blame. There's still things that we could have done better too.
To a lot of us who haven't played at that level, how can you explain to us how close some of those plays are to hitting that look to us, to a common fan or a media person, like, oh, that didn't work?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It truly is, the difference of, from an offensive line perspective, maybe hand placement. You get your outside hand on his shoulder instead of his midpoint between the numbers, and that's the difference of him slipping off and making a tackle for a 2-yard gain versus, you slow it down and you see the crease start to develop, and then there's your first down, there's your 8, 10, yard gain, maybe even a bigger play than that.
Does the focus on execution and the finer details become even greater coming off a loss and poor performance like Saturday?
Absolutely. You're always trying to get better and improve where things didn't go well the week before, and obviously there's a lot of things that we can work on, but at the same time trying to keep everybody's chins up. It's one game. It doesn't have to dictate this week or the week after, and just constantly trying to improve and playing still with confidence.
What makes Baylor's run defense so stout this year?
It starts up front. Their nose guard is 330 pounds. They've got big guys out at playing 5 techs. They're doing a lot of different things than they have in years past up front, which is going to present some challenges. I know, like Skylar had said, they do some similar things to what Oklahoma State did in terms of structure, and so we got to prepare for that and be ready for that.